But hey, everybody, listen. You gotta listen to this, right? So, I had Matthew 10:16, which reads, "Behold, I send you forth as a sheep in the midst of wolves. Be you therefore wise as serpents, and and harmless as doves." The weaker, man, that's crazy. That's wow. The weaker vessel is found in the Bible. First Peter 3:7. Wow.
You got it.
Weaker in, I see wisdom. Oh, here we go. Here we go right here. First Corinthians 1:19 through 20, highlighting that God's wisdom surpasses the wisdom of the world. Dad, I tell you, man, that one of the things about we're losing more than we're saving.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to look at it nowadays, not as raising, we're saving.
Mm-hmm.
So raising need to go. Well, hey, everybody, that's optional. You do what you want to do, of course. But it's getting to the point where it's beyond just raising a child.
Mm-hmm.
You're saving them.
Yeah.
You're saving them from the world, right? You're saving them really from information, false information, having 1,000 people influence them on decisions. You're saving them like, hey, you need to kind of discern what you got coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So discern what you're reading. Like, hey, man, think about what you're reading.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what you're seeing. Think about what people say to you. Think about who you have close to you. Think about these things, because we can't just happenstance in them anymore.
Right.
Because a lot of things have malicious intent.
Mm-hmm. You're right, man.
Right?
It's just sad how the world gonna be, man. Say 50 years from now.
Ooh, man. I'll be bait dirt.
Man.
Worm food.
Ooh, wee, man.
So think about that, man. That's gonna be something.
It is. It is, man.
It's like the movies that you see on TV, the virtual, when it's tell about the future, when you got everybody stacked on top of each other and the big worlds, and like it's no law really.
Yeah.
Everybody just kind of existing, right?
Right.
It's one of them things that I tell you, Dad. So, what would you say, since we're here talking about this? What would you say about to a child that's what's up, Big Skeet? To a child that's
Okay.
to a parent saving a child
Okay, that's what.
by
that's
being
meant,
part
bro.
of
I get you a little bit,
everything they do, right? You got to be part of everything they do,
good.
because you can't leave them on their own, because those people around them and things around them trying to victimize them.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by victimizing, I'm not saying hurt or death. I'm saying use them to get what they want.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. When you looking at YouTube, them people using you to click on it.
Right.
To get
click
money.
on this button, man.
Yeah, to
click
get
on
money.
these three, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say to that parent by just kind of just pay attention to everything your child is doing?
Yeah. They need to pay attention, man, and stay on him. That way he gonna be right. He gonna be careful about what he do. If you stay on him right. He'll be careful about what he does and stuff like that, man. But you got to do it. You can't love him so much till you not get on him for doing something that he don't need to be doing.
Don't keep giving him passes.
Right. You got to let it get him, and then you get him and tell him why you getting him.
Well, a lot of parents see letting them slide as being a good parent. Oh, I'm a good parent because I give them the freedoms.
No, you ain't nothing.
Yes, you ain't nothing.
No.
You ain't nothing.
Train that child. Hey, man.
Because they want to be known as a good parent, though. So they let them do the freedoms and just, instead of, like you say, be on them. Now my child got to call me a good parent, but under the child's breath, the child saying they can't stand you.
That's right. He can say what he want to say, as long as he said under breath.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I'm old school, like you say. You know what I'm saying?
Jim, you going in front of the camera.
And ain't now.
We record.
And ain't now gonna.
Go ahead, you can peek in like that so everybody can see you. And y'all see Big Cuzzo right here. Keep going on, Big Jill. Yeah, so
Yeah,
So
man.
how do you balance that out though, Dad? Where you're not giving so much. Yeah, you want one?
No, I was just looking
Yeah,
at it.
you don't want to have so much control and they still have some freedoms. How do you balance that?
Man, only thing I can tell you, man, is you got to get him from the beginning. You got to work with him from the beginning.
And just stay on.
Yep.
Stay on point.
Let people say what they got to say. You stay on your kids and your grandkids as long as you old. I mean, not too old to be around here no more. And still stay on your kids and your grandkids. Tell them exactly what you think. You know, don't beat around the bush. Tell him what you think,
Yes,
and
sir.
he gonna know that you being straight up with him when you say something to him.
Yes, sir.
You know, and he gonna know how to go and be straight up with people.
Well,
You know?
that goes into the My Opinion book series that I talk about in Fixing Unbroken Me.
Mm-hmm.
If we're transparent and open with our children as early as possible,
Mm-hmm.
and telling the truth, not no fairy tale truth, or and they have to go through life trial and error, which they don't get as many trial and errors as we did.
Right.
So just be, like you said, upfront from the beginning.
Yep. And
Real life stuff.
He ain't gonna think then, oh, I can do this, and Pops will let me slide, or Uncle let me slide, or Granddad let me slide.
Nobody letting you slide. We all on one accord.
If we a team, me and you one more, me and you Jim Lee and one more, and when they do something wrong in the family, they know we coming.
Yes, sir.
It'll be less than that.
Well, you know what you got to think about that too now, because society has gotten away from letting family help raise family.
Well, Lee, when they do that right there, well, you get yourself away too. Leave it alone.
And let it be.
Yeah.
And don't come complaining now.
That's right.
When they
That's
trying
right.
to put you in the headlock.
Only now see what you're doing now. Now he can't come to me and talk that noise that you letting him talk, cause I'm gonna buzz him in the mouth.
Yes, sir.
Straight period, point blank. You ain't gonna talk to me that way. So don't let your kids talk that way, and they won't be talking that way to other people.
They'll know how to respect folks.
Yeah, respect people, man.
Okay.
You talking that way to that man, he might hit you in your mouth, and you ain't old enough to beat him. You ain't big enough to beat him.
You ain't got no old man, old woman strength.
And if you talking to a grown person that way, I'm not gonna get him for you disrespecting him like that. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
You know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.